Hello guys, how you doing? It's Mark here, Little Supplement Company, and I want to talk to you. Yes, I do. I want to talk to you. I think I've got a really cool product to talk about. It's been around forever. Not many people know about it. Not many people have heard of it. And I was actually talking to one of the guys that work with me, Kerry, yesterday, about this product. I think she saw it on the shelf and went, Mark, you've not mentioned this one before. And it was brilliant. It's Pycnogenol. So not many people like to say I've got it. It's probably in a lot of health shops sitting on a shelf collecting dust. Now I actually recommend it quite a lot and it's very versatile in how it works. It's probably one of the most incredible plant nutrients that I've come across in my 30 years in the health and fitness industry. I use it in my pre-workouts and particularly the pump formula. Because I'll explain how that would work later on in the video. I use it for things like hay fever, COPD. I use it for ADHD in adults and children. What else do I use it for? I use it for aging, anti-aging, definitely for arthritis, for wear and tear. So people who do like runners and people like that who've got the niggles in their joints and their knees. Unbelievable product. So Pycnogenol, I have a Pycnogenol here actually. It's the Viridian one, and that one comes with grapeseed extract, not to be confused with grapefruit seed extract. Totally different product. So Pycnogenol, what is it? Well, let's go back to what the body requires for health. Okay, and one thing that's really key for the body. Yes, you've got your vitamins and you've got your minerals, but within vitamins and minerals, they also have antioxidant properties. So an antioxidant protects the body from free radical damage. So free radicals are these things that attack us. So they're in pollution, they're in the bad food that we sometimes consume, they're in smoking, they're in alcohol. Free radicals are in sunshine, the UVB rays that age our skin. So free radicals cause things like arthritis, aging, cancer, injuries. We generate them in exercise. So if we're exercising, particularly sort of endurance exercising, you're creating a lot of free radical damage. So we will age quicker, we'll get more aches and pains later on. So we need to prevent that ideally. And Pycnogenol is one of the most amazing plants to do that. So Pycnogenol comes from pine bark extract, which is actually extracted from the pine forests in southwest France, about an hour from Biarritz. I've actually been there and I've seen the forests, I've seen the manufacturing facility in the middle of the forest, kind of surreal and amazing. And you literally travel for 30 minutes through these massive pine forests. They're amazing down there. And the specific environment or ecoclimate in this part of France is quite specific and unique in the world. So we have certain antioxidant activity within the bark of the pine that is just unmatched, really. And so what would I use that antioxidant for? Well, if you look at other antioxidants in the body, or in life, they work in different parts of the body. So you might think like bilberries. Bilberries are great antioxidant that work particularly in the eye. Blueberries are the same. Lutein from marigold is the same. Really good for eye protection, eye repair, repairs the macula, protects the eye from free radical damage, increases nutrient delivery by increasing the circulation to the eye. We have things like beta carotene. So you look at natural beta carotene, you're looking at protecting the lungs. So they actually protect against singlet oxygens, which is a free radical from smoking, COPD, that kind of thing. They're brilliant antioxidants. Vitamin E, amazing cardiovascular antioxidant. So it's gone out of fashion about 10 years ago. Everyone was taking, 15 years ago, everyone took vitamin E. Brilliant. People have forgotten how good it is. So trends happen. Now Pycnogenol's been around for a while. I met one of the professors who wrote a great book on Pycnogenol called Dr. Richard Passwater. And I think that was his name. I met him when he was about 80, I think. I was with either Viridian or Solgar. I can't remember. I was working in one of them companies. I had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman. I think it was at one of the sales meetings or technical meetings or whatever. And the guy, I mean, he looked 60, bright as a button, fit as a fiddle, unbelievable. And he'd give us a little mini talk on the benefits of Pycnogenol, which blew my mind. absolutely blew my mind. There are so many applications to Pycnogenol, it's kind of amazing. And when you look at powerful antioxidants we have at our disposal, vitamin E and vitamin C, the way they work is quite cool. So you get a free radical, this thing that's going to attack the body, okay? And it comes along in the body and it starts to attack, I don't know, the joints or the cartilage or whatever. Well, vitamin C will come along and spot this free radical, and basically it will suffocate it and kill it before it can damage the body. So in doing so, vitamin C dies as well. And then vitamin E will come along, see another one, go, hang on, and it'll die. So we need to keep ingesting the vitamin C's and the vitamin E's from fruits, from vegetables and from food sources. Now the way to buy these, antioxidant rich, here's a little tip. Buy with your eyes. The brighter the coloured the fruit, the brighter, more vibrant coloured the peppers and the vegetables, the more antioxidant rich that particular food has. So buy with your eyes, really simple. However, vitamin C, vitamin E, for example, let's go back to that. You then put in Pycnogenol into the mix, okay? So I'll pop one of them little bad boys on what's happened. I've got now antioxidants going in my body that are 50 times more powerful than vitamin C and vitamin E. Whoa. They work all over the body, not in specific areas. Whoa. The other thing they do is they recycle other antioxidants. So vitamin C's come along, spotted a free radical. Dies, but the free radical. What a hero. Amazing. However, Pycnogenol comes along, goes, hang on mate, you okay? Brings it back to life. Another free radical. Vitamin E comes along, kills a free radical, dies. Pycnogenol comes along, all right mate, off you go, boom. But it's like the Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee of antioxidants. It's 50 times harder. It can take on 50 free radicals as opposed to the one of the vitamin E, the one of the vitamin C. Woo, here we go. So we are running and we got in joint problems and cartilage issues. Pycnogenol. Takes a longer time, takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get into the body. Worth it. Even if it's an insurance policy. Runners, look, a lot of them, runners can look quite old quite quick because of all the free radical damage. They're ingesting lots of oxygen whilst they run. So the running's really good for the body and health punch, but they need more antioxidants in their body. So I tend to recommend with runners, if I know they're doing a lot of cardio, I'll say, look, get the Terra Nova Sport Multi that's antioxidant rich. And if you've got some issues, Pycnogenol, amazing. How else does it work? I had some lovely ladies in the other day talking about, what's it called? Where you inject stuff into your lips and things and your face. Collagen, not collagen, what's it? Whatever it's called, it'll come to me. So it might be collagen injections, but you kind of get rid of the fine lines. So I was talking about natural alternatives for them if they didn't want to go down that route. So the natural alternative would be something like hyaluronic acid. That's kind of Botox, that's the word. So hyaluronic acid will actually increase collagen production in the body, but it also actually increases the moisturizing effects on the skin. So, the moisturizing effects will get rid of fine lines and wrinkles and things. Brilliant, awesome. Pycnogenol actually protects our collagen in the body, so it stops it degenerating, so it keeps it really healthy, so it protects us against aging and wrinkles. And that's Pycnogenol. Pycnogenol has an active ingredient, okay, that is really rich in something called OPCs, oligomeric proanthocyanidins. A long word, I try and get in as many conversations as I can so it makes me sound clever. Oligomeric proanthocyanidins are the super bad boys in a good way of antioxidants. They are rocking. So if you're looking at arthritic conditions, wear and tear, you're big into your exercise, you're big into your sport, you want recovery, you are vain and you want to keep looking young forever, you don't want to, Pycnogenol, amazing. Anything that's rich in OPCs. Clever thing Viridian do is they put the Pycnogenol in, which is about a 75% OPC content, and they put it in with something called grapeseed extract. There's about a 95% OPC content. Two together, we have got a rock and roll happening in a bottle here. Awesome. So what else could you use Pycnogenol for? You can also use Pycnogenol for things like hay fever. Brilliant at reducing inflammatory responses in the body like histamine. So things like hay fever and allergies. It's used a lot in Europe for that. Phenomenal results. I've used it in the past greatly for things like erectile dysfunction. It increases nitric oxide like you wouldn't believe. That's why it's one of the key ingredients in my Never Enough formula for pre-workout. It's a stimulant-free pre-workout. To me, the best way of taking a pre-workout. And I've loaded it with OPCs, oligomeric proanthocyanidins, which basically is like taking Viagra for the body. It will actually increase circulation everywhere. So when you're working out, the pumps and the muscles are fantastic. So Pycnogenol would work for things like that. Erectile dysfunction's great. Training, recovery, protection. What else could we use it for? Skin, obviously. Anything that actually maintains and protects collagen and hyaluronic acid. Wow, you know, you're looking at big differences in the skin. So, you know, you don't have to go down them injectable routes. You can just look after yourself from that point of view. Anyone that's got aches, pains, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, Pycnogenol is kind of quite unique and quite a find. And yet again, not many people have heard of this product. It's a product that I'd like to bring out in my sports range, the Never Enough range, but I'm going to do some tweaks with it because, you know, that I can't better. That's amazing. So I'd have to add a few other little bits into that mix. Maybe it's like you know, turmeric and a few other little bits for me, but that is absolutely a game changer in terms of something not many people are aware of, but it's a really cool thing to be aware of yourself and to know about. Do I take that? You know what, I have started to take that again only a couple of weeks ago, and nothing wrong with me at all, but I take a fish oil, good one. I take the Wiley's sustainably sourced wild Alaskan fish oils. I take at the minute the Sports Multi that's rich in antioxidants by Terra Nova, and I take the Viridian Pycnogenol because those three things rock. And I'm getting old and I don't want to get old, so I want to look young and feel young forever. Don't we all? So guys, there's a little bit on Pycnogenol. I hope that was of interest to you, and thanks as always. Please do think about liking, sharing, commenting. It's always a pleasure. Definitely share, because more people that know about this little channel. You know, I try and just be straight talking and honest about products. I don't say come and buy them from my shop. You know, you're aware now of what I sell in my shop. But, you know, you've got health shops near you, independents. If you don't want to go down that route, or you're a bit embarrassed about it, then, you know, we've got an online, the little supplementcompany.co.uk website where, you know, it's discretion. You buy something and we will just post it out to you. Well, as if I've got an army of, I'll post it out to you and it should get with you within a couple of days. But, you know, that's not what I'm doing this for. I'm trying to educate people on what's available, what's out there, and how it can help. So I hope you found it interesting, and thanks as always for viewing. All the best and have a great day. Bye.